The NCIS Season 23 premiere launched the long-running CBS series into one of its most emotionally charged and suspenseful storylines in years, leaving viewers stunned and desperate for answers. The episode closed on a shocking cliffhanger that appeared to seal the fate of Gary Cole Alden Parker, raising questions about whether he would survive or exit the show. Thankfully, CBS has confirmed that Parker is still alive, but his future remains far from secure. Season 22 ended on a devastating and personal note for Parker. The finale revealed that his father, Roman Parker, had been murdered by Kansas City mob boss Carla Marino, who used the brutal act as a message to Parker and the NCIS team. The discovery of Roman's body set Parker on a dark path of grief and revenge, one that immediately carried over into Season 23. Fueled by anger, Parker became consumed by a need for vengeance, ignoring protocol and endangering his own career in pursuit of Marino. Director Leon Vance quickly recognized the danger in Parker's behavior and made the tough call to bench him, arguing that he was too emotionally involved to think clearly. As Vance explained, he didn't want the search for Marino to turn into a massacre driven by Parker's rage. Despite being sidelined, Parker refused to stand down, secretly continuing his pursuit of the mob boss. His team, loyal as ever, also disobeyed orders to help him, knowing he was spiraling but unwilling to let him face his demons alone. Their investigation led them to a forger named Agent Ford, who had ties to Marino's criminal network. Through him, the team discovered the shocking detail that Marino had used Parker's own gun to kill his father. This revelation sent Parker over the edge. Overwhelmed by guilt and fury, he lashed out at his colleagues, nearly tearing the team apart. But after an emotional confrontation, they managed to calm him down and convinced him to stay low, while they pursued new leads on Marino's whereabouts, including a ship named Quentin, which he was allegedly using to escape. However, in classic NCIS fashion, Parker went rogue. Without telling his team, he boarded the Quentin alone, determined to confront Marino face-to-face and avenge his father. Meanwhile, his sister, Harriet Parker, who holds a high-ranking position in the Navy, was placed in charge of the broader mission to stop Marino's operations. Harriet soon learned that the ship was carrying weapons, drugs, and high-level threats to national security, including Marino herself. Not realizing that her brother was already on board, Harriet was ordered by her commanding admiral to eliminate the vessel. In the final moments of the premiere, Harriet gave the devastating command to fire on the ship. Explosions erupted, engulfing the Quentin in flames as the screen cut to black. Viewers were left with one haunting question. Did Alden Parker just die? CBS quickly put some of those fears to rest. The official synopsis for NCIS Season 23, Episode 2, revealed that Parker survived, noting that his pursuit of vengeance for his father's murder could have deadly consequences. His survival means that the emotional fallout from the premiere will continue to ripple throughout the season. Still, the danger isn't over. Parker remains trapped amid chaos, facing not only the aftermath of the explosion ordered by his sister, but also the ongoing threat from Carla Marino and her crew. Even though Parker's alive, his mental and emotional state remains fragile. His reckless pursuit of vengeance has already put his career, his teammates, and even his life on the line. The next episode promises to explore the consequences of his actions, as well as the moral conflict between Harriet's duty as a naval officer and her loyalty to her brother. Her decision to fire on the ship, even unknowingly, will no doubt create a rift between the siblings, forcing both to question how far they're willing to go for justice versus family. From a storytelling standpoint, keeping Parker alive makes perfect sense. Killing him off this early would have derailed the deep, layered arc that Season 23 appears to be setting up for him. Instead, his survival gives the writers a chance to explore the emotional complexity of a man consumed by loss and guilt, who must now find redemption while facing the consequences of his own actions. It also allows the series to balance intense procedural drama with character-driven storytelling, a formula that has kept NCIS fresh for over 2 decades. The season premiere was a powerful reminder of what makes NCIS so enduring. A mix of high-stakes action, emotional storytelling, and characters who feel deeply human. Parker's struggle with grief and revenge gives the show a darker edge, while Harriet's involvement adds a fascinating new dynamic. The tension between family loyalty and professional duty could become one of the most compelling storylines the series has explored in years. As Season 23 continues, fans can expect to see Parker grapple with the aftermath of his choices and begin a journey toward healing, or possibly deeper ruin. Either way, NCIS has started its new chapter with intensity, emotional weight, and a renewed focus on the psychological costs of justice. The premiere's ending wasn't just a cliffhanger. It was a statement that the series still knows how to keep audiences hooked after more than 20 years on the air. Thank you for watching.